but I think that's worth pointing out. As I was saying to you earlier, and maybe it's the weight. 90% of your wall is now DE. You've got the MCXs. I know they're Salvo Precision, but there's that link.
Yeah.
Mark 18s, Ergies, all the MCXs. The
Ghetto Blaster, the
Blaster.
M4.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the Ergie up there. You've got the Mark 18 and the Mark 8, or the M4A1 long, which is the long railed version minus the markings on the rail, but it's still Daniel Defence. You've got the M4A1 RIS 3 up there.
And you were saying to me that the MCXs are pretty basically sold out. You've got the last.
Yeah, it was really. You can get some tan rattlers and stuff like that, but all the black ones sell out straight away. They always do. I went on because I wanted to make sure that I could get the 10.5 spear and the 11.5 spear. And obviously they're all sold out in black, and I think I bought the last ones that they had in tan. They're super, super popular. They're really gas efficient. They just seem to run well out the box. So a bit like the Ghetto Blaster is by far and above. I think the Ghetto Blaster is like the best out the box out of all of them. But I haven't run those ones, the new ones, out the box properly yet. They've literally just been bought in and put up on the wall. I've got two that I'm stripping for baller builds, and yeah.
And I think to that end, for me, does that sort of cement in your mind that DE is the go-to M4 style, because obviously the MTX, but the M4 style gas blowback now? Is that the go-to weapon of choice?
You've still got a lot of people. I mean, to be honest with you, it's absolutely nothing wrong with TM. Absolutely nothing wrong with TM. They are just more expensive than these out of the box, and there is a lot of people that will still swear black is blue, that TM is the one to go for. These are made of cheaper materials. They're not as nicely finished. Well, I mean, anybody who's held one of those Mark 18s as Daniel Defences, you can't say that is not a nicely finished gun. People say, oh, they'll break after 12 months. My N4, which was one of the Gen 2s, but I'm sure, we worked it out the other day, there's about 300,000 PBs through that. I've skirmished it hard for the last 12 months. Nothing broken on it, still on the original nozzle. And the thing is, with Tokyo Marui now increasing their prices on everything, like, if you think the TM Ergi now, retail is going to be about $750.
Yeah.
That is that's MTW money. That's a big chunk of money for a gas blowback. Whereas I do one of those pre-upgraded with everything in it for sub 500 quid. So yeah.
Are you hearing anything that DE might branch into other things? Like, obviously we've got the AK up there and stuff like that. Are we hearing anything?
There's rumours. There are rumours. Obviously, rumours are exactly that. I know they're rumours. It was hinted at that there would be a Scar L.
Okay, well, not for the Guns Modify one, just straight from DE.
Straight from DE, which would more than likely be a carbon copy of the Guns Modify one, but a much reduced price. Yeah. And I had heard rumblings of an AK. You just don't know, do you? I would like to see the XM5 and the XM7 spears, the MCXs, the big boy ones, 7.62s.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. But the only downside to that is, unlike the Scar, those XM5s and XM7s run their own mags. They don't run MWS mags.
Yeah.
So I would imagine the cost of those would be a little bit more, and mags would be a little bit harder to find. A bit like with the kits that are available at the minute.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going into... The only advantage they might have with something like that, while the exterior shell would have to be different, if you go up to a bigger mag like that, you could then do a Scar H.
Yeah.
Use similar internals, if not identical internals, just reshell it.
I think they're doing very well at the moment sticking around the MWS system and the Z-plate system.